I'm Scott Al Miller, this is Sheep Guarding Llama, and it is the 13th of July, 2021, Tuesday in Nicaragua. Welcome to the show. So today, I'm not going to cover everything that goes on because my day involves just lots of walking dogs and sitting at my computer working all day. Today, no video games with the kids. We have been playing Genshin Impact, which is a free game you can download. It's pretty cool. I like it. Oh my gosh, the sounds from upstairs, they never end. I can't complain. They're getting a lot of work done. Anyway, today I pretty much just worked all day, watched the dogs. Paul and Dominica were gone nearly all day because they had to go to León and do a bunch of the shopping, which I am so glad I don't have to do. First of all, because León is really hot. They spend the whole day just cooking. And two, because I don't like shopping. Like, it's all day just running from store to store with a taxi and getting jostled by people. They spend a lot of time in the market, like the market, right? Not like the grocery store. They do that too, but they also go to the outdoor market, and it's a lot of people and a lot of frenzy and not my scene. It would be cool if I had an Olympus pen and was doing street photography, or a Ryko GR3 and getting like cool shots. That would be a lot of fun. I would enjoy that. But it's only fun if you're not carrying any money, you don't have to protect your pockets, and don't have to worry about, because not because there's violence, but people will pick your pockets, right? Because there's a lot of opportunity there. It just turns into mayhem. So it's really not my scene. Anyway, they were up there all day, and there's a lot of stuff that they got. We got packing stuff, cleaning, like storage stuff, and a lot of food items, because that's just a constant thing, because obviously a lot of people here eating. But the really big thing, and the reason that they went to León today, is because Black Jackal, the clothing company in León, is doing the designs for our hotel uniforms and for our hotel shop clothing line, and the first run of those was ready today, and so Dominica was very anxious to get up there and pick it up so that we could have it for this week. So they were up there a long time, met with Cesar, and brought back all the new clothes. So by later this week, we should have staff wearing their new Black Jackal made Simple Beach Lodge t-shirts and stuff. And we do have tank tops at this point, not t-shirts, for sale, just because that's what they were able to get at such short notice or whatever. But those are going to be available very soon, and yeah, very exciting. That's very cool. It's been a big thing going on because we've spent a couple weeks talking about getting them and doing designs and coming up with what we wanted and trying to get it to match the new log that we have out in front, as if logs are new, but we moved a log from inside the restaurant to out in front of and got it all painted up, and it seems to be drawing attention, so it worked out pretty well. And of course, there's an alarm going off. It is a noisy place, Central America, I do have to say, but we knew that coming down. That's not a surprise. But for those of you who are watching, it may not be something that occurs to you when thinking about Central America, that it is a very loud place, and Nicaragua is no exception. It is, about 4 of the neighbors at any given time, we can hear their radios going. If you hear music going on when I'm talking on these videos, that is not our music. That is one of the neighbors next door cranking up the tunes, and there's just nothing we can do about it. Like, that's just a constant level of noise that goes on from first thing in the morning until very late at night. You just get used to it. It's just background noise, right? You can easily talk over it. It's not really distracting, but we have 2 neighbors in this direction that are constantly playing. We have Cholito's, the very busy bar. It's got to be the busiest bar in town, right behind us. And then we have our own. We don't hear our own. It's 2 rooms away, and we face our music towards the beach from the outside. So it's very much just dissipates that direction. Now, if you walk out into our restaurant, it can be pretty loud. And when we first got here, we spent our first month with it so loud we could never talk to each other, because it was right over where we would sit in the restaurant, and it was just like, you can't hear a thing. There's just this music blasting at you all the time. We got them to move that outside and face it away from the restaurant. Now the people outside can actually hear it clearly, and us on the inside can actually talk. So it's so much better. I can't even begin to tell you how frustrating it was for the first several weeks until we got that fixed. But that is all good now, and we are in great shape. Yeah, this level of noise, it is unfortunate for recording. I'm hoping that it doesn't come up too much, but my long-term plan, I need to do several things, because this is my filming space for the foreseeable future. I need to get a green screen. I don't know where I'm going to source one of those, but I'm going to try to figure it out. I need to get some things to hold back the curtains. We're going to get even more sunlight, because I get beautiful natural light during a lot of the day, and I'm going to set up the LEDs so I have light control for the rest of the time. But I'm going to do a lot of natural light stuff, because it's a diffused light, both because of the way the sun doesn't doesn't directly ever hit these windows. It kind of comes up way over there, and so it's a very oblique angle, and it's coming through filtered bamboo strips on a wall a little ways away, and then that shines down on textured glass, and I have a really big glass window here. So that combination gives just this even diffused light that pretty much never changes throughout the entire day until the sun goes down. So that is beautiful. I love the way that it looks, and it gives me a lot to work with. So that's gonna be my daytime stuff, but I need to come up with a way to have a green screen and to have artificial lighting so I can film at night. And we're gonna have to come up with some kind of sound deadening in here, obviously, because it's so much noise coming in from the outside. There's just nothing we can do about that. Normally there won't be the construction sounds from above, so that should get better, but that's how it is. This evening, Luciana went for a walk with me. We did this for the first time last night. We did about a mile and a half, no, 2 miles, I think. No, it must have been a mile and a half. Tonight we did 2 miles walking the dogs, and she's discovered this is the first that she's really gone anywhere, is with these nighttime walks last night and tonight. She has gone down the street to Sua, she's been down to the pulperia, but to take a real walk, this is the very first that she's done that. So that is today, Tuesday, the 13th of July, 2021. I'll see everybody tomorrow.